Let me see. Testing. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Turkey sandwich. Testing. Okay. Elay accent free. Elay, are you there? Present. Oh goodness, I think this is right on time. This is a present. Everything's working great. And my mouse is working. I had to beat it into submission. All right, let's go. Let's take these things off before it gives me a headache. What's going on? It's me, LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. It is Thursday, November 27, 2025. Thank you guys for coming in and all of those glorious things. I'm very happy that my sound check went effortlessly. It looks like things are finally coming together. I'm a little chilly because I'm in regular clothes. I'm underdressed. Usually I have on a onesie. So I have my blanket with me to throw over my shoulder. Phil Collins, You'll Be in My Heart. The Tarzan soundtrack. Phil Collins sound like this. Just look over your shoulder. I'll be there always. I'm like Michael Jackson. Look over your shoulders, honey. Whoo! I'll be there. That sound like a church hymn. And that song kind of lifts something up in my stomach and makes me want to kind of throw up. That song just don't feel right by me. I only sang I'll be, and it just, you know how you stir up something at the bottom of the swamp water, you hit that bottom of the swamp water and you whiff up those leaves, those top few leaves. Well, that's what's happening to me thinking about that song. So I don't want no swamp water in my teacup today. So we're not going to talk about that song. Moving forward. I had a good time yesterday on the live stream with Baskethead. We kept it chill as usual. It was a small day. Baskethead went on for about the 5-hour minimum, being that it's been a rather busy week and it's the holidays. You know, we have other things going on. LA, what do you mean by the holidays? Yeah, it's a deadline. You know, when it's Thanksgiving, it's like, it's a deadline. It's the end of the year. So if you all have any plans or anything in reference to goals, for me, let's just keep it simple. Goals far as YouTube goals, to which I have. Thanksgiving also marks, girl, you better kick it into high gear if you haven't. Thankfully, I've been kicking it into high gear since a little before Labor Day. And it was the day after Labor Day where I really started kicking it into high gear, according to me, on YouTube, getting things done. I've been reaching my goals, but it's like, okay, I'm reaching my goals. Why not reach them a little faster, since the plan, according to me, is working? It's kind of like, let's say you have a financial plan set up. You want to go on a vacation and you have it planned out. You talk it over with your family and your friends, your husband and wife. You're like, you know what? We want to go on a vacation. Cool. So for the next 2 months, 2 to 3 months, I'm going to pick up an extra shift and or work over, you know, let's say on the weekends, overtime on the weekends, right? So that's how it is as far as planning financially and strategizing. So the plan looks great. right? And you move forward and you have your calendar and you're following the finances and you're like, well, this time next year we should be 75% there. But one sweet day on your lunch break, one sweet day. Ugh, that song was awful too. Now Mariah Carey gonna get me. Moving forward, we have now that, on one sweet day, you say you go to lunch and then you be like, I gotta tie my shoe. And upon tying your shoe, you see, let's say, a nice little bag. And you're like, this bag looks different. So by half a chance, you do something out of the ordinary. What is it? You do something out of your way. And you pick it up and you look in it and there's some cash in there. It's like bonus. So right then and there, it's enough to launch you into your vacation. How you doing? High five. Good morning to you. Well, it launches you into your vacation. So it's like, what do? Of course you call and you be like, look, I found some cash. We are covered for the vacation. So in order to maximize this situation, the best thing to do is to stick to the plan. Continue your extra shifts and continue your overtime, because now that you've already miraculously achieved your goal, you can make extra by sticking to the plan. So that's the bonus part when making a plan. You have a tight schedule. You're slated to make a certain amount by a certain month. And then if you hit a bonus like a video game, you don't want to slack up when you hit a bonus. You want to compound on that as quick, as fast, and as much as you can to maximize the bonus. I'm here for maximizing the bonus. It makes me so happy. And I actually did not learn that in school. I learned that playing video games. And I started applying it to my life a little bit more. Hello, happy Thanksgiving to you. Psh, high five, good morning. I hope my tea isn't too hot. Ooh, it's almost at the brink of being too hot. But I will survive. Thank you for coming in. Welcome into the show. It's just a chill day today. It's Freestyle Thursdays, and I talk about pretty much random things. And that's how this show is headed today. It's starting out right now with me being excited to maximize my bonus days. So that's where I'm at personally in my mind. I'm maximizing my bonus days. Everything's going according to plan. Why slow up now when I see the finish line is right there? Do you really slow up at the finish line? No. You kick it into high gear to make sure you got it. And all the bonus things that come along the way, you get those too. The more, the merrier, so you can bring back home to your family. I should have kept the lid off of this. I thought I did this temperature. I thought I did the temperature right on my tea this morning. But because I've been doing a lot more talking, to which I don't mind. But I've been doing a lot more talking and I'm happy about it. But I had to start taking care of my voice. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose my voice. Good day and good vibes. Hello, welcome in. I think both of you guys are at on the mothership yesterday with the live stream with Baskethead. I had a fun time on Baskethead. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Good morning. I am here as promised. I'm not going off the beaten path just because it's the holiday. I have a schedule to obtain. A schedule to obtain and uphold. I am here Monday through Fridays. And tomorrow I will be giving a bonus video. Tomorrow's going to be fun because I have a Spot the Difference season 1 finale showing up tomorrow at noon. And then after that, I'm going to roll right into a live stream. Yes, you're in the building. Yeah. Thank you for coming in. There we go. And people are still on their vacation. So shout out to all of you who are on vacation, and also to you who are going to work. You may not even have to go to work today, but if you have, like I was saying, if you have access to be able to get a bonus day in, and it's not going to affect the bottom line, or mess up with your things you got going on at home, take advantage of that bonus day, because it'll pay off in the end. Now, the phone, I was waiting for this tab to show up. When I go live stream now, I get the option to put a sticker on the live stream for engagement. And it says try here. I pushed it. Look it. I pushed it. And it went away. So now I have to wait for YouTube to pop it up. Hi, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. You're going to sleep for 3 days. I work, the schedule on YouTube is Mondays through Fridays, and I have Saturdays and Sundays off. But tomorrow is something special. I wrapped up my season 1 of Spot the Difference game that comes on. It's pre-recorded. But it's going to be tomorrow at noon, and the runtime is about 20 minutes, and it's a premiere. So I'll be in the chat interacting with you guys while the premiere / game plays. And then why not? Since I'm already there for 20 minutes, I'm just going to roll in and do a bonus video on Saturday. Saturday, which is tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about Cartoon Network stuff. So I'm so happy. Nope, not today. Not on Thursdays. Not on Thursdays. Those Freestyles Thursdays are the days where I show up as myself. And the days when I'm usually cold because I don't have a onesie on. Y'all, I have my blanket and my shoulders cold. My shoulders, and I'm holding on to this tea like it's a tiki torch to keep me warm. Doing good, feeling great, feeling great, feeling good. How are you? Ashmere creepy. Now, I have subscribed to a young lady a couple years ago. She's probably grown up now. Time has gone by, but she did Ashmere, and I just told her, honey, I'm not a fan of Ashmere, but what I'll do is have the volume down, like have the volume off on your videos, and comment on the things that I see in her surroundings, because I don't care for Ashmere. So she was cool with that, but I just told her. So I remember when she did an Ashmere video, I had the volume off, but I did compliment, like, her outfit was really cute that day, and then her decorations in the background, and whatever product she was using for the Ashmere that day, I pointed that out. But what's that girl, Rayven Symone? Can you do a backflip? Front wheel? Can you do a cartwheel or something? Say that you will. I need to see it to believe it. Drama, 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 drama. No more drama. Well, shouts out to Rayven Symone. I remember when that song came out, I'm like, dang, she is singing this song really hard. Somebody must have made her mad, because she was still a Disney kid at that time, getting ready to come into her own. But nonetheless, she was still a Disney kid. So I'm like, where's all this power and aggression coming from? Kind of find out. Y'all know how Disney roll. So all that power and aggression probably came from that. Yeah, Rayven, she's different. She's real different. But I think Rayven reminds me, in reference of I just talked about her maybe 2 weeks ago. KeKe Palmer is with KeKe Palmer, my personal opinion, and Rayven Symone. If you approach them, or if you are in their proxy, and you don't have a bad bone in your body, you don't have an ulterior motive, you don't have anything in your psyche where you're like, how can I maximize this situation? I think they'll be the most coolest people on earth that you'll ever meet. I don't think that Rayven is necessarily weird. I think what shaped her to be the woman she is today are the things that she's witnessed in the world where she was told was supposed to be perfect. I think that'll mess up anybody's point of view. Because when I grew up, I saw that the hard way, quick, fast, in a hurry. And it has changed the way I see things and people and how I move to this day. So heaven help the ones who could not get out of that fast enough. So like I was saying, I think KeKe Palmer and Rayven Symone will be really cool, down-to-earth women to just chill and vibe with. If you're not coming with the bull, I believe they have strong BS meter detectors, rightfully so. So if you're not on no BS, I'm quite sure you'll have a great time. You know, so I like Rayven. Shouts out to Rayven Symone. I grew up with her. We're practically the same age. I don't know about KeKe Palmer, but I watched KeKe grow up. With KeKe Palmer, the movie that made me notice her was in one of the barbershop movies. She reminded me of a black Angelica Pickles with Cedric the Entertainer and Queen Latifah was in it, and they were having a barbecue. And she was like, this is a burnt. And she was moving her neck. I was like, dog, this girl is so little. And once again, the powerful delivery. I'm like, where is she getting this from? She was rolling her neck and she meant every word. And she was like, this is a burnt. I don't want that one. Because Cedric was barbecuing. And he was going to give her the burnt hot dog. And she didn't want that. That was funny. So, yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. That was pretty darn cool. Yeah. So, I thought that was cool. Let me look while we're on the topic. Let's see. When was KeKe Palmer born? When was KeKe Palmer's birthday? KeKe Palmer. Do you guys, is KeKe Palmer, is that her stage name or is that her real name? In Rags, I'm not familiar with that. Is that a movie? It's got to be a movie. So hang on. First, let me see the age of KeKe Palmer. How KeKe Palmer? Come on, computer, work with me. Let's go. I'm getting ready to look it up now. Well, once again, KeKe Palmer reminds me of the females in my family. So she just reminds me so much of my family on my dad's side. When I see KeKe, all I see, especially when I hear her talk, she reminds me so much of my family. So KeKe Palmer, how old is she? Y'all remember, if y'all watch Abbott Elementary, how old are you? How old are you? KeKe Palmer is 32 years old. She was born August 26, 1993. So she is around my little sister's age. That's dope. So KeKe Palmer is with my sister's age bracket. And let me check out Rayven Symone. How old is... I was about to type in, how old is that so Rayven? That's not that girl's name. How old is... How old is Rayven Symone? That's so Rayven. It's the future I can see. That's so Rayven. It's so mysterious to me. Yeah. I know that's right. Yeah, he did that. So according to AI Overview, what's going on AI? Rayven is 39 years old, born December 10th, 1985. We're dang near the same age. So KeKe is 3 years older than you, and I am this reads weird, you know, because it's close. Rayven is about to be 40 years young December 10th. So just by months, I'm older than Rayven by 4 to 6 months, but we're the same age. Oh, here it is. Yeah, because I was born in 84. So Rayven and I are the same. So I will feel more closer to Rayven. And we both pretty. And let's go. KeKe is pretty too. But I'm talking about age brackets. KeKe is for my younger sister age. They're exactly the same age practically. KeKe and my little sister. Rayven and I are dang near the same age. So yeah. Keeping it cut and dry like that. Favorite thing to do with friends. Oh, my pop-up came up again. Let me write something in here to see what I can ask. What can I ask today in my pop-up? Thank you, YouTube, for bringing this pop-up again. Yay! I'm getting ready to fill it out and get it going. Let me see. What can I ask? Oh, I know. Let me put turkey, sandwich. I'm typing something on here. Yes, this cool little feature. Have you heard about the Arby's, should I say holiday sandwiches? Sandwiches. Have you heard about the Arby's holiday sandwiches? Woo! Let's go. So I'm gonna put done and start Q&A. There! Yay! And let me move the box over. The next thing is to get the box to stay in the place where it's not in my face. There we go. Rayven was in Liam Neeson's Taken movie, I think. Really? Good morning. What's going on, Spicy Burrito? How are you doing? It's a Nickelodeon movie. You had a crush on her, so let me see what Rags is about. Was she in a movie called Rags? I'm about to familiarize myself. Okay, so she wasn't in the movie Rags, so you must be talking about KeKe Palmer. Was KeKe Palmer in the movie MOVIE called Rags? I'm about to see now. What's going on? Good morning. Thank you guys for your donations. How are you doing today? Here it is. So you're talking about KeKe Palmer. You had a crush on KeKe Palmer. Ooh. You said, I had a fat crush on her when I seen her in Rags. That's so cute. So yes, KeKe Palmer was in the 2012 Nickelodeon movie Rags. Aww. Where she played the lead role of Katie Worth. Oh, that's cute. The movie is a modern music-infused twist on the Cinderella story, with Palmer starring alongside Max Schneider. Max Schneider! Her role, Palmer played Katie Worth, a pop sensation who falls for the struggling musician Charlie Prince. Charlie Prince. The movie's plot. The film is a gender switch, modern take on the Cinderella fairy tale set in New York City. Dun, dun, dun. Welcome to New York City! Yeah! Co-star Max Schneider starred as Charlie Prince, the male Cinderella of the story. Cute! That movie actually sounds fun. It's got a Made in Manhattan feel. I like Made in Manhattan. It's such a fun, lighthearted, carefree movie. You want your popcorn, you want your blanket, you want to sit up in your warm corner part of the couch and just watch it. I wish J-Lo would just specifically stick to movies, because I like I think I like all of her movies that she's in. So, on the behest of the movies, shouts out to Jennifer Lopez on the movie tip. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Thank you guys for coming in. Welcome in, first time here. This is Freestyle Thursdays on Elay TV. You caught me. You got to see how I look outside of my costumes. Thursdays are the only day where I show up as myself. The other days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm in costume. So let me go back to the comments so I can run down the list. So we talked about the Rags movie. You think KeKe Palmer is your age? Yeah, she was born in, it said 93. You know, KeKe Palmer was born in 1993. Being weird just means being yourself unapologetically. Yeah, that's what people say, because even in Stranger Things, you know, they call the nerds weirds, but all they are is themselves. So technically we are all weird. All right. The Rags movie sounds fun. So thank you for introducing me to the Rags movie. It actually sounds like a fun movie. And from the first image they displayed, I instantly saw the cover art and I'm like, this is going to be a fun movie. So that might be something I want to check out. You know, when you watch movies sometimes, or at least when I watch movies sometimes, I want to just not have to think so hard about what movie I'm going to pick. And on those days where I'm feeling like turbo lazy and I want to veg and watch a movie, that's a good go-to movie. You know, the Rags movie that was mentioned today, where you could confidently say there's not going to be some twists and turns. So if you, by happenstance, walk away from the TV, it's not going to be something appalling or repulsive on the TV that shocks you, or you won't fall asleep and something weird happens all of a sudden and you get jump scared out of your sleep. You don't want stuff like that going on, especially if you're so comfortable. You're going to sit down in your sofa and you know you're going to drift off. You don't want scary movies on to wake you up from that, because it's too much. It's just too much. So is it a Nickelodeon? Yes, it's a Nickelodeon movie. You're right. KeKe Palmer is 3 years older than you. Rayven was in Liam Nelson's Taken movie, I think. That's where we are. So, was Rayven... All right, Rayven Symone in the Liam Neeson's Taken movie. We're about to see. No, Rayven Symone was not in the Liam Nelson's movie Taken. The film centers on an ex-CIA officer, Liam Nelson, who hunts down the Albanian human transporters who... I just looked it up anyways, but that sounds really off. However, in my mind, I was thinking more or less there could have been another movie called Taken, and it could have had a feel like, if there's a movie where I think Rayven was going to college or something, so I thought maybe it was going to be on that type of spectrum. No, she definitely wasn't in that. No, not that kind of Taken. But I thought maybe there was a comical, family-oriented style movie that I may have missed called that. No way, Jose. So no, is there anything in the video? So no. So let me go, having said that, because I don't want to leave her hanging. Rayven movie she was in, please. So let's see the movie she was in. The movie she were in. Rayven Symone has appeared in numerous movies, including live-action films like Dr. Dolittle in 1998, Dr. Dolittle 2 in 2001. Yeah, College Road Trip. So I was thinking, you know, when you said that, when you were asking or stating Rayven was in Liam Nelson's Taken movie, I knew it wasn't the serious Taken movie, but I thought maybe it was another family oriented movie with the same title, but on the guise of the college road trip type of campy fun movie situation. So it caused me to look to see if did I miss a movie that she was in that, you know? So yeah. Live action and voice roles, Dr. Dolittle in 1998. I'm reading from about Rayven Symone's pretty much her movie history. Dr. Dolittle 2 in 2001, College Road Trip in 2008, The Little Rascals in 94. Word? Are you serious? I didn't know that. Revenge of the Bridesmaids 2010. Fun. We have Fat Albert in 2004. Rayven Symone was in Fat Albert. That's dope. Y'all remember the Fat Albert clothes? Fat Albert for One Night in 2006. Mighty Oak in 2020. We have animated and voice roles. Tinkerbell in 2008. The Pirate Fairy 2014. Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue. Let's go, Tinkerbell. 2010, Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. Tinkerbell is a national treasure. Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Never Beast. The Legend of the Never Beast. Ooh, this tea is hot, but it's right on time. Everyone's Hero. 2006, Zenon Z3 2004, Kim Possible. Let's go, Kim Possible. A Snitch in Time in 2003, Kim Possible movie. Soul the Drama in 2005, The Proud Family from 2001 through 2005. No way, did you know that Rayven Symone had animated and voice roles for Big City Greens, the movie Spacecation? I didn't know that. I like Big City Greens. The music is something like that. Guardians of the Galaxy in 2019. And there is a small list for television movies. The Cheetah Girls in 2003. Hey, what's going on, Chile? How are you doing? We're having a good time on Freestyle Thursdays. We're gathered around the bonfire talking about Rayven Symone's her rap sheet as far as all the movies she's been in and the voiceover she's done. And now we're talking about, there's a list provided about the television movies that she's done. And good movies in general. So we're kind of going back and forth talking about KeKe Palmer and Rayven Symone's movies and stuff. So we've got television movies. Cheetah Girls 2003. I thought the Cheetah Girls, everything was pretty cool because at that time it was so new and it was so fresh, you know. It was like they made the dolls come to life. Now with Cheetah Girls, did they make Cheetah Girls Barbie dolls first, or was it the other way around? Cheetah Girls came out, then they made the dolls, but I thought it was the dolls first. You know, so yeah, having said that, I'll continue reading her rap sheet. It's got Zeon, the girl of the 21st century. Wow, I almost forgot about Zeon, the girl of the 21st century. That was good too. That was a fun movie. It reminds me of the one Smart House, you know, jump, jump, the house is jumping, jump, jump, the house is jumping. Oh man, it's slam dunk the funk, get on up, get on crazy. Do you want to get down? Ow! I'm like, let's go Disney. At that point, I wanted to jump into the movie and jump into the party because I'm like, that looks so fun. It was like good, clean fun, you know, and they were in the Smart House. I'm like, I like this. So I'm waiting for my monitor to load up over here. We've got Neon Z3 from 2004 and Revenge of the Bridesmaids 2010. Now she could have more, but this is a loosely based thing that she's got, right? So yeah. Let me see here. So let me go and look at what are all these? Because I don't even remember this being brought up. As I scroll down, they show visuals like cover arts for the movies. And the movies that they're showing, I don't recall reading in the list. So like I was saying, it's a loosely based should I say resume of what she's done. But it's not incorporating everything. But from that loosely based list, it brought up a lot of cool movies that I forgot about or wanted to see again. Especially all the Tinkerbell movies. Y'all, did you know she did so many voiceovers? There's Tinkerbell from 2008, Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue from 2010, Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasures 2009, and Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Never Beast. I wonder what character she played when she was Tinkerbell. Of course, she probably was a fairy, but like which one? And don't be like the black one. No, that don't mean nothing neither, because around this time, Tinkerbell started getting a squad, and then they started making various colors of fairies. They were like really creative, you know, so that's really cool. That's when they started making Tinkerbells like more cool. She had a posse, you know, she like, come on girls, let's go. She had a squad. So yeah, that's around the time the fairies, the Tinkerbell fairies, got to me remarketed. So I'm getting ready to see what KeKe Palmer's list looks like. Can you me the list of KeKe Palmer's movies she's been in? All right, let's load this up and see. So here's a list. Uh-oh, I don't want to tip that over. And let me maximize this here. It's got acting, Nope, in 2022. Did you guys see that movie, Nope? Because that movie was by the guy, his last name is Peele, Jordan Peele, correct? I didn't see it all. I actually had to, I'll need to watch it again because I didn't see all of the movie. So Nope in 2022, Akeelah and the Bee in 2006, Hustlers in 2019, Lightyear 2022. She voiced the character of Izzy in the Pixar film Alice in 2022. She played the main character in an enslaved woman who escaped the plantation. Oh, KeKe was in a slave movie. True Jackson VP. Oh man, True Jackson VP 2008 to 2011. I thought that was cool because it reminded me of the spin-off of Jet Jackson. Remember Jet Jackson? That show was good. And it was good because it was like, to me, that was the first time Disney let a black guy have a lead role in his own show. So that's what made the show good. I didn't really watch it. I liked the theme song, but beyond that, it didn't hold my attention. But what held a special place in my heart was that notion. And then in addition to that, for him to pass away so soon, that was whack. So to me, it seemed like True Jackson VP was like a spin-off of Jet Jackson, and as a loosely based way to tie up loose ends from a show that should have run longer. So Abducted, the Carolina White story from 2012. This was a Lifetime movie. Joyful Noise in 2012. She sang alongside Queen Latifah and Dolly Parton in this musical film. Did you guys know that? I was about to call her Aquila in the Bee. Y'all know that KeKe Palmer was in a movie called Joyful Noise? And she got to sing alongside Dolly Parton and Queen Latifah. That is really cool. I might have to look that movie up. Let me see here. Joyful Noise starring KeKe Palmer. KeKe Palmer. Just a second. Joyful Noise, KeKe Palmer. Let me type that in. Joy. Joyful Noise starring KeKe Palmer. So I'm going to read about it. I want to know a summary. It erased my comment. It erased my comment. Let me go to AI mode because maybe it tell me something in here. Okay, we've got here. KeKe Palmer co-starred in the 2012 musical film Joyful Noise, where she played the role of Olivia Hill, the daughter of the choir master. Dude, there's such thing as a choir master. I've heard of Pokemon master, but not choir master. About the movie plot, I'm talking about Joyful Noise. What is it called? Joyful Noise starring KeKe Palmer. Plot, the film is a musical comedy. It's a comedy? Really? The film is a musical comedy drama set in a small town of Pasco, Georgia. Nonetheless, it was set in Georgia. Set in Georgia, the local church choir faces budget cuts. Oh, snap, budget cuts. And two strong-willed women, V. Rose, played by Queen Latifah, and Gigi Sparrow, played by Dolly Parton, are forced to cooperate to save the choir and win a national competition. So this is giving a Sister Act feel, but not. I think I might like this better than Sister Act. I'm familiar with Sister Act, but that's not a go-to movie for me. I like certain scenes out of Sister Act. I can't say that. I like certain scenes out of it. That's what makes it, memorable. But besides, that's not a go-to movie for me. Let me put these in here. Oh, not that girl. KeKe Palmer's character, Olivia, is a talented young singer who becomes a love interest for Gigi Sparrow's grandson. Randy Garrity, played by Jeremy Jordan. Their modern musical sensibilities often clash with the more traditional styles favored by their elders. Cast. The film also stars Dolly Parton, Courtney B. Vance, and Chris Coffinson. Just one moment while I drink some more of the tea. Very good. Copy and put that in there. Musical performances. KeKe Palmer performed several songs in the movie, including the solo rendition of Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror and the duet Maybe I'm Amazed with Jeremy Jordan. Pretty darn neat. So now I learned about that. Let me go back to what I was reading in reference to some of KeKe Palmer's career. It says KeKe Palmer has an extensive career in acting, singing, and hosting, with notable roles in films like Nope, Hustlers, Tequila and the Bee, and Lightyear. She has also starred in TV shows such as True Jackson VP and hosted the talk show Strand. There's that Strahan with that football player. Sarah and KeKe and currently host the game show Password. Oh, I didn't know she was hosting a game show. So let me pick up where I left off. KeKe Palmer was also in Adopted, a Carolina White story. This was a Lifetime movie. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. How you doing? And Joyful Noise. So that's what I just finished reading about, the synopsis of Joyful Noise. What caught my attention is that Dolly Parton was in it. She got to sing/act with Dolly Parton. KeKe Palmer also did some work for Ice Age, the Ice Age movies, for the one in 2012 and for one of the Ice Age movies out in 2016. She provided the voice of the character Peaches in Ice Age, Continental Drift, and Ice Age Collision Course. Turned Up with the Taylors. Turned. T-U-R-N-T. 2021 appeared in this Facebook Watch series. Oh, wow. It was a Facebook Watch series. Did you guys hear about that? Let me look that up, too. So we have Turned with the Taylors. I want to know more about this. Copy. Do they still do stuff like that on Facebook, like Facebook Watch? I'm about to see. There we go. Arby's is awesome. They have good mozzarella sticks. Okay. You know, I thought they have mozzarella sticks. Arby's is on point, man. I tell you that much for sure. So Turned Up with the Taylors is a short-form 8-episode comedic web series that satires reality television. That sounds fun. The series, which premiered on Facebook Watch in 2020, not exclusively 2021, as it ran into that year, was co-created, co-written, and co-produced by KeKe Palmer, who also played all 5 main characters in the show. Now that sounds fun and interesting. Hello, thank you for coming in. Welcome. That sounds really fun, but when I read it out loud, it sounds so psycho. They were like co-written, co-created, co-written, and co-produced by KeKe Palmer, who has also played all 5 main characters in the show. It's like, what kind of crazy is going on? The premise: the show centers on Taylor's family, who have starred in a hit reality show called Taylor, Time for 10 Seasons. Not Time for 10 Seasons. 10 seasons. Hey, what's going on, Oliver Smith? How are you doing? Bam. Happy Thursday to you. It is Thanksgiving for some people on this side of the world. Welcome in. We've got people from all around the world. It is Thanksgiving over here, but the show will go on. Not a beat will change. It is 5:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes, happy Turkey Day to all of you, and you. Let me put a few turkeys in the chat. I typed in turkey. I had to spell it wrong. T-U-R-K. And y'all, I have my glasses on today, and I'm still pushing the wrong buttons. I'm good. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope it's a good one. Thank you so much, and I'm glad you're doing well and continuing to take life easy breezy. High five, Oliver. Bam. Let's go. I'm reading about this show that caught my attention by KeKe Palmer. I didn't know it was on not Netflix, on Facebook. I don't even know if Facebook watches the thing or not. Happy Turkey Day to you as well. Thanks, guys. It says the premise: the show centers on the Taylor family, who have starred in a hit reality show called Taylor, Time for 10 Seasons. The central conflict arises when the family's teenage daughter, Chelsea Barbie Taylor, a character Palmer originally created on Instagram, decides to quit the family show to pursue a solo career, causing drama on the eve of contract negotiations. Ah, man. KeKe Palmer's multiple roles. Hold on, let me get some tea for this. I must take care of my voice, or I'm going to sound like Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. Have you guys seen Disney's Emperor's New Groove, where the late great, rest her heart, Eartha Kitt was the bad lady? In the movie Emperor's New Groove, Yzma, the bad lady, she accidentally turned herself into a cat, and she's like, she started laughing. She's like, and then she stopped and she touched her throat and she started looking around and she's like, wait a minute, is this my voice? Is this my voice? And she realized she accidentally turned herself into an evil cat instead of an evil woman. And she was like, oh well. She started chasing the people anyways with the knife. I'm like, this movie is nuts. Hey, tell me all about it. At least you're looking sophisticated while hitting the wrong button. Tell me about it, because I'm like, I put these glasses on for a reason, not for a season. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, Emperor's New Groove was a fun movie, to me, off the beaten path of Disney animation. Not because it was based in the Aztec times, but because of how unusually quirky and fun it was. It had a whole lane of its own. So much to the point it had a TV series, and it was good. I like Emperor's New Groove. So let me get back to this show called Turned Up with the Taylors, because it caught my interest, and it was on Facebook Watch. It says KeKe Palmer's multiple roles. A major feature of the series is KeKe Palmer's versatile performance, where she embodies 5 intergenerational members of the family. Barbie Chelsea Taylor, the ambitious daughter trying to break free. Gammy Tay, the family's matriarch. That word, matriarch. Whatever. Lil Tyad, the younger brother. Miranda, a family member, and Rick, another family member. Recognition for her work on the series. KeKe Palmer received a Primetime Emmy Award. Let's go! 2021 for Outstanding Actress in the Short Form Comedy or Drama Series. The series itself was also nominated for Outstanding Short Form Comedy or Drama Series. That's dope. How am I just now hearing about this? That sounds fun. So it's pretty much a one-man band, one woman production, like how Eddie Murphy did the Clumps. You know, he did practically all of the characters. So yeah, it can be done. So shouts out to KeKe Palmer. That's something worth me writing down to keep, because that's nice to know. So I want to look more into that. So I have to write something down, guys. Oh, Elay's writing something down. I sure am. Something caught my strong attention, so I want to write this note down. So Turned Up with the Taylors. TURNT. Up with the Taylors. Turned Up with the Taylors is a short form 8-episode comedic comedic web series that satires reality television. I spelled television wrong. I tore up television. Television. The series which premiered PREMIERED on Facebook Watch. There we go. Facebook Watch in 2020. Y'all, when the whole world shut down in 2020 thanks to C-19, my husband and I still had to work. So that was a load of bull. I can say that. A lot of people had time off and got to relax. We had to work and we ended up getting sick. I roll, moving forward. So I wanted to know, so this TV show came out then. So let's see here, 2020. Does Facebook Watch? Is Facebook Watch still a thing? We're about to find out. I haven't heard Facebook Watch in so long. Facebook Watch still exists as a video hub within the main Facebook platform. Really? I didn't know that. But it is no longer a separate dedicated streaming service with original programming and TV apps. Did you know that? Okay, so moving forward, I'm going to read a little bit more about that. A little bit more. I am learning something new every day on here. Can you please limit your chats? You want to save room for other people to talk. Let's make some room for other people to talk, please. So yeah, I'm getting ready to read about Facebook Watch in a couple of minutes. I thought they pretty much 86 the whole thing. That's good. It's not completely over. Oh no, I don't put that in there. Just one moment, guys. Let me correct my mistake. LA almost made a boo-boo. Well, I caught it, didn't I? I sure did. Hold on, y'all. Well, that's what it's going to be with this. Let me put this down in here. Bada bing. So Facebook Watch still exists as a video hub within the main Facebook platform, but it is no longer a separate dedicated streaming service with original programming and TV apps. Here is a summary of its current status. Original programming ended. In April 2023, Meta, Facebook's parent company, shut down its Facebook Watch originals. Dang. Shutting down people's dreams, are we, Facebook? In April 2023, Meta, Facebook's parent company, shut down its Facebook Watch Originals division as part of a broad cost-cutting measures. This meant the end of all new funded shows, including popular series like Red Table Talk and KeKe Palmer's Turned Up with the Taylors. TV apps discontinued. The dedicated Facebook Watch app for smart TVs, including Apple TV and others, and streaming devices was discontinued in 2023. It only lasted a year. I honestly, although it was messy, I thought Red Table Talk was drawing in numbers. Why would they cut it? And then apparently the KeKe Palmer show had to do well because she either got nominated or won an award for it. So what's going on? So still available on core platforms. I'm talking about Facebook Watch. It is still available on core platforms. You can still watch various videos on Facebook through the main website, facebook.com/watch. Must we really put the slash in there? Are we still putting slashes in anything? I'm currently talking about Facebook Watch. Yup. Still available. It's still available on core platforms. You can still watch various videos on Facebook through the main website and the Facebook mobile apps for iOS and Android. You know, I don't see it when I'm on Facebook. I don't see that button unless I see it and it's not distinctable enough. So if it's just blending in with all the other buttons on Facebook, of course I'm not gonna see it. I'm just trying to get in and get out on Facebook, post and leave. So the platform now primarily hosts content from independent creators, pages, and users uploads rather than meta-funded professional shows. I want to know more about this. So what are they saying? They're trying to turn this into like a YouTube hub for Facebook. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. We've got watch party feature gone. Are you serious? Since when? Y'all, the watch party feature is gone from Facebook. Is Facebook giving up the fight? Watch party feature's gone. The co-watch party feature was discontinued in 2021. In essence, while video content is still a major part of Facebook, the ambitious project to compete directly with streamlining giants like Netflix or YouTube with exclusive high-budget original shows has ended. See, that's where they messed up at. Why y'all always think you have to compete with one another? That's the thing that gets me all the time. There's room for everyone. There's a McDonald's on every corner. There's a Burger King right across the street from McDonald's on every corner. And from across there, we have KFC. And then across from KFC, we have Popeyes. And everybody's doing their own thing in their own worlds, making their own money. You know, it's the competition for me. Y'all started off the whole motive, apparently, what I'm gathering, is for Facebook. What is this called? Now, I forgot the name because I'm like, whatever. Facebook Watch was only born to compete with some other business. That's not how it moves. Now, there's a thing of a spirited, lighthearted, fun competition when you're playing a board game like Monopoly, when you're playing video games, you know, but I created this business just so I can crush you. So the only reason you want to be creative is so you can crush other people's dreams who are originally doing it for the right reasons? I think you need to take a look in the mirror and see how ugly you are on the inside, because that's the only reason you're building businesses is because you want to be better. And then a year later, your empire crumbles because you cannot keep up with the day-to-day functions. You know, there's one thing to start a business. There's another to keep the cogs running for years and years and years through the ups and the downs. So for all those idiots starting anything in the name of competition only to want to crush the little person, looks like you're not gonna make it. You got to start with good intentions. So now I don't feel no ways tired that Facebook Watch is not what it used to be, because according to the information provided from the outside looking in, it started off on wrong way anyways. Let me get some tea. Let me get some tea. I'm having a good day today. Let me see here. Let's just, I'm feeling so good today. I'm just moving forward. Shouts out, not Facebook Watch. Are there any plans to? My next question is this: maybe they've seen the error of their ways, and if they decide to make a comeback, hopefully they've learned their lesson and want to come back on the good foot. Our computer, let's see here. We have, are there any plans for, I was about to call it Facebook Messenger, Facebook Watch, for Facebook Watch to revamp this specific platform. Excuse me, revamp theirs. No, this SPECI platform. So I want to know if there are any plans for them to revamp this specific platform. We're about to find out in a couple of seconds. Meta has explicitly shut down its original programming division, and there are no plans to revamp Facebook Watch as a dedicated streaming platform for exclusive TV-style shows. Instead of focusing on original content or the standalone Watch brand, Meta's current strategy for video on Facebook centers on integration with the main app. The video experience is now integrated into the main Facebook feed and the general video tab rather than a separate app or service. What? Speak English to me! On the 3rd grade level, so we all can get it. I have to read it again. Come on. Maybe that's why the app shut down. They cannot even break it down in integration with the main app. The video, where did I start off at? The video experience is now integrated into the main Facebook feed and a general video tab, rather than a separate app or service. User-generated and short-form content, semicolon. The primary focus is on short-form videos, reels, independent creators, and user uploads, similar to a model that, there they go, competes more directly with YouTube and TikTok. AI-powered discovery. Facebook is rolling out new AI models to power its entire video ecosystem, aiming to provide more relevant and personalized recommendations for users. Well, they did a bang-up job with that 4 to 5 years ago. I think your services in the department of recommending anything are no longer required. Focus on VR. We still trying to do that, YouTube. Focus on VR. Meta has shifted its internal original content efforts towards creating virtual reality experiences for Meta Horizon worlds rather than traditional TV shows for the Facebook platform. What's going on, Chile? Bam! High five! Yes, I'm up here fussing about, what is it called? Facebook Watch. Facebook Watch, man. You just don't make no sense. It's like, no wonder they had to dismantle. I tell you, man, it just don't make any sense. Oh boy. So yes, thank you for coming in, Chile. How are you doing today? I'm up here shaking my head, just laughing at how the Facebook Watch is different now. I'm almost at the end of this. What even brought me over here to see if Facebook Watch is still active is because of a show that KeKe Palmer had did on Facebook Watch. I'm like, is Facebook Watch still a thing? And that's why I'm over here figuring it out. So it says here, it's still available on core platforms. You can watch various videos on Facebook through the main website. I read that. No, what happened? I wanted to know if they're going to try to revamp it. It looks like that information disappeared. But the show KeKe Palmer had on Facebook Watch was called Turned Up with the Taylors. And so I'm down here at the bottom, and they're talking about the original Facebook Watch with funded shows like Turned Up with the Taylors represented a specific phase in Meta's history that they have moved away from quick, fast, and in a hurry. As part of a broader cost-cutting measure and change in company direction. I honestly thought they had a good thing going, so why they cancel it? That's not answer enough. It had a lot of people's attention. It had a lot of people making like content reactionary videos on YouTube about it. That's how good it was. In reference to the Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett. Red Table Talk, I think, was the first show to have a campaign and launch a type of series, right? And it was fun and cool to see those videos get integrated into YouTube. So it was a good thing if they wanted to crush the competition, since they were doing it in the spirit of competition. Isn't that what they want, to have their videos cross over and be talked about on other platforms, so the people who are on YouTube who didn't know a thing about Facebook will then go over to Facebook, sign up, and make accounts? It's like they're not thinking things through. They're only focused on the amount of money that they see through a short window. It's like they're not looking at the long term. But hey, that's their problem. Let me write a couple of things in my notes so I don't lose this good information that I found while learning about this stuff really quickly. So let me put topic. And let me make sure I spell their names right. It is KeKe Palmer and then Rayven Symone. And I want to spell that name correctly too, so hang on. Let me put Rayven Symone. Rayv. Oh, it's a hyphen, see? And Facebook Watch. Y'all, I wrote down my notes. That was a good topic. This is cool. Let me get back to this. Now, at the top, it's got, have you heard about the Arby's holiday sandwiches? I had a few of my cool peeps coming in talking about, random things from Arby's. One of the things that was mentioned in reference to Arby's was definitely not the curly fries, but it was something else. Let me look here. Arby's holiday sandwich. You never heard of it. Arby's mozzarella sticks. So someone mentioned the mozzarella sticks from Arby's and the fact that they did not hear about the holiday sandwich. So now it is time to talk about the Arby's holiday sandwiches. We are about an hour and 13 minutes in here now. So for those of you who commented on it earlier, I'm about to talk about the sandwich. So let me put my sandwich in here. Sandwich. And we've got let me put my turkey in here. TURK. Turkey. Now I want to put the big old hand in there, the big old fat hand, and put like the hey you guys hand on it. Salutations, what's going on? Now, I'm going to read / talk about the Arby's ARBY sandwich. Now I'm going to talk about the Arby's sandwiches. Have you heard about the Arby's holiday sandwiches? There is the question at the top on the vertical. You guys, let me open up a new tab and see what's going on. What's that? That's different. You learn something new every day. So the two turkeys, not the turkeys that are parted. I want to talk about the Arby's sandwiches. Arby's has brought back its popular deep-fried turkey sandwiches for the holidays. Let me move my screen around so I can see it closer. If you guys, well, Arby's is probably closed today because it's officially the holiday. I don't think they are open. But if they were open and you did not want to cook for the holidays, let me introduce to you the marvelous holiday sandwiches that they have. Hi, welcome in and thank you. In the name of saving my voice, I am drinking tea. Yes, Arby's has brought back its popular deep-fried turkey sandwiches. If that don't make you want to stop traffic, if that don't stop traffic, Arby's has brought back its popular deep-fried turkey sandwiches for the holiday season as a limited time offer. They are a fan favorite Thanksgiving-inspired menu item. 2 limited time deep-fried turkey sandwiches are available. Gather around the bonfire as I read to you about these delectable sounding sandwiches. The deep-fried turkey gobbler features deep-fried turkey, crispy onions, sweet cheese. What in the... Oh, I thought that said sweet cheese. I'm like, that sounds so good. Never mind. The deep-fried turkey gobbler features deep-fried turkey, crispy onions, Swiss cheese, stuffing, cranberry spread, and mayo on the sub bun. The second sandwich is called the Deep Fried Turkey Club. Includes deep fried turkey, bacon, cheddar cheese, tomato, lettuce, and mayo on the sub bun. These sandwiches are a limited time annual offering. Further details on these other limited menu items are available on the Arby's official website. Now, I wish AI would do a deep dive on the sandwiches, right? It sounds beautiful. It's like Thanksgiving on the sub sandwich. What else could you possibly want? It's like Thanksgiving to go. It saves you so much time in the kitchen. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm going to ask, can you please do on the Arby's deep fried turkey and turkey sandwiches? Testing 1 2 3 testing T minus 10 9 8 7 6 turkey sandwich T minus 10. I want to do a deep dive on the Arby's fried turkey sandwich. Hello, how are you doing? I don't like stuffing in the slightest bit, and although I do like cranberry sauce, I only eat it separately from my other foods. Oh, that's neat. People are so cool. Wow, I don't like stuffing in the slightest bit. And although I do like cranberry sauce, I only eat it separately from my other food. That's adorable. Preferences. We have preferences here on how we like our food served and prepared and what we don't like. That is cool. But the turkey is delicious. So it says here in the deep dive of the Arby's deep fried turkey sandwich, you are welcome. High five. Bam. Arby's deep fried turkey sandwiches are a popular limited time offering. It gets me when it says offering. It's like Arby's is surrendering the sandwich to a sacrifice. Yeah, we surrender this turkey sandwich. We surrender this deep fried turkey sandwich before you as a Thanksgiving sacrifice. Take this offering of the deep fried turkey sandwich in exchange that you'll leave me alone. I mean, when I read that word offering, it just started making me think like that. Arby's sacrificed the souls of turkeys, yes. Because every time I've been talking about these turkey sandwiches for like 2 or 3 days. This might be the 3rd day I'm talking about these chicken sandwiches, but every time I'm talking about them, it says the word offering in it. Arby's deep fried turkey sandwiches are a popular, limited time offering that returns annually around the holiday season. Available in 2 distinct varieties, the sandwiches features thick sliced, deep fried turkey boob that aims to capture the essence of a Thanksgiving meal without the preparation hassle. You know what I'm saying? So it's wonderful. Let me move forward in my video today. We've got the 2 sandwiches, and it provided a side by side also. So let me figure out how I'm going to read this chart. How am I going to read this chart? I'm going to figure it out. Just a moment. We's going to figure it out. 2 sandwiches that Arby's provide. We've got the deep fried turkey gobbler to the left, and we've got deep fried turkey club to the right. Turkey Day is just another day. We treat it just like another day, y'all. Which is why I'm on here keeping to the same program. Thursdays, Freestyle Thursdays, 5 a.m. till whenever, a couple of hours or so. Yeah, it's just another day for us. Yo. So we've got deep fried turkey gobbler. Key ingredients in this particular sandwich: deep fried turkey, Swiss cheese, crispy onion strings. Okay. Stuffing, cranberry spread, and mayonnaise. The bun, 2025. Why y'all have to put a date on the bun? What y'all do? Have a new patent pending bun? It's a toasted sub bun, y'all. In reference to the deep fried turkey gobbler, a full Thanksgiving inspired flavor, with a mix of sweet cranberry and savory stuffing onion notes. Now to the right, the column says deep fried turkey club. The key ingredients for this particular sandwich: deep fried turkey, bacon, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and mayonnaise. on the toasted sub bun. And lastly, a more traditional club sandwich experience relying on the classic combination of bacon, cheese, and fresh vegetables. We've got the deep dive details brought to you by AI Overview. But before I read into that, I need to check out some things on my monitor to make sure they are what? Ticking and talking like they should. Better gon' do me. Boy, if my English teacher heard me talking like that, she'll fail me forever. Forever. She's like, you're never gonna pass this class. Saying an atrocious sentence like that. How could you string that many words together? Hey, it's the magic of creativity. Moving forward. And let me refresh the page to make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing correctly on my monitor. On my monitor, it is Thursday, y'all. November 27th. The time for me is a wonderful 6:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy Thursday to you guys. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I'm not going anywhere, but since you are all here, I want to just stop to take some time to say that again, because we have new, fresh faces in the chat. Now, where in the world is my tab? I know I didn't close it down. And let me pull up my article again. So the deep dive details the turkey. The core component is a 1/4 pound of thick sliced deep fried turkey boob. Reviewers note that while it is deep fried, the primary characteristics is a moist and savory taste rather than the strong fried flavor or the classic smoked taste, with only a slight crisp on the edge of the slices. It is often described as a tender and juicy. Exactly. There's always a reason to be thankful, to which we do every day. In reference to the deep dive details, we have a subcategory titled Preparation. Preparation, Arby's position. This is Arby's position. This as a convenient way to enjoy deep fried turkey without the risk or effort of home frying. Don't nobody want to fry nothing at home. You're going to have the whole house and the closet smelling like chickens. That's why you have to close the doors to your bedrooms when Big Mama frying up chicken or fish in the house, so your clothes won't smell like food. The turkey itself is seasoned with salt, brown sugar, and tapioca starch. Yeah, it's best to fry those mugs outside in the parking lot. If you must fry a turkey, fry it in an empty parking lot. Evolution. The sandwiches have seen minor changes over the years. The 2025 version of the gobbler shifted from a brioche bun to a sub roll. A change that some reviewers found made the sandwich less messy, but can compromise on the bun's flavor. Tell me about it. News is going to be locked in around the noon time as the news reports on the fleet of fire trucks going out to douse out a deep fried turkey this day. Every year, the news reports, and I'll just click on the TV, have my popcorn, and watch. Thank you for coming in. I need to adjust how I'm sitting so I can get a little bit more comfortable. It is Thursday. It is Freestyle Thursdays with me, LA. Pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. And I'm a little chilly. This is why I have my blankie. Oh, I'm not in my onesie, so my shoulders cold, my arms is cold, my back is cold. Help me. Let me adjust my seating so I can get a little bit more comfortable. I don't want my leg to fall asleep so tough to the point it start hurting. And I had to wait 5 hours to stand up and be able to walk around because my leg fell asleep that long. I didn't even open up my snacks. My snack bowl is sitting under here unopened. Okay, that's better. We have preparation. Did I read that already? Yep, the evolution and reviews. Reviews about the holiday sandwiches from Arby's by way of deep fried turkey gobbler and deep fried turkey club. It says reviews. Reviews are generally positive, though mixed on specific components. The gobbler cranberry spread can be a dominant yet tasty flavor, while the club is often praised for its classic, reliable combination. Some diners recommend ordering with less mayonnaise, as it can sometimes be over applied. Yeah, sometimes, restaurants get a little heavy handed on the mayo. I don't mind. But, even though I don't mind, I still can notice that the tomato is drowning in mayonnaise, right? What's going on? Happy Turkey Day to you. And if the morning moo cow was here, the morning moo cow will be like, Happy Turkey Day to moo and moo, moo. But yeah, y'all, that sandwich just sounds so good, which is why I'm talking about it today. And can you imagine how wonderful the taste would be compounded with the curly fries? Availability. The sandwiches are a limited time annual release, typically available starting in late October and running through the holiday season. They are available while supplies last at participating locations. So that's the word on the curb with the Arby's sandwiches. All right. Because it has, have you heard about the Arby's sandwiches? I finally got around to talking about the topic, so I'm finished with that particular one. Good morning to you. Earlier today, we were talking about both Rayven, Symone, and KeKe Palmer. Just talking about, how old their age is and pretty much their rap history, for less of a better word, of the movies that they've played in and the voice things that they've done, which wrapped me into reading about KeKe Palmer, how she had an 8-episode pretty much webisode on Facebook, and that was what made me want to see if Facebook Watch is still a thing and if it's still going. And I kind of got a pretty much a historical rundown of the rise and kind of fall of Facebook. Was it called again? I forgot. Facebook Watch. It was short-lived. Dude, it was so short-lived. Now they said it's not a separate app anymore. It's combined right into Facebook, which it should have been in the first place, right? It's like, oh my gosh. Facebook, they have good ideas, and it's like they are so quick to pull the plug before they start to work out the kinks. It's like it seems to me like some of these businesses, in reference to social media, anything, as soon as they see trouble, as soon as they see a little bit of change in the direction that they don't like, they'll pull the plug. I'm like, but just work out the kinks and take it from there to see if you can make it better. Don't just 86 the whole thing. What's going on? Australia's in the house. Arby's is processed meat. The whole world now is processed meats. We stuck in this mug until further notice. So we might as well take the good out of the bad. And Arby's wonderful sandwiches are one of the things I'm taking, which is good. Let's go, Arby's. Let's go. So once again, Rayven Symone is an American actress and singer. Rayven Symone Christina. Wow, that's a long name. Rayven Symone Christina Perman Madej, also known as Rayven, is an American actress, singer, and director. She has received several accolades, including 5 NAACP Image Awards, 2 Kids' Choice Awards. Let's go, Kids' Choice! 3 Young Artist Awards, and 5 Emmy Award nominations. So let me see, KeKe Palmer's. Type in KeKe Palmer. Let me move this down and see. And it says Lauren Kenya KeKe. Oh, that's her real name. Y'all, look, Lauren Kenya KeKe Palmer. She has a real name. She has an actual name. Lauren Kenya KeKe Palmer is an American actress, singer, and television personality who has won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards. Palmer began acting at age 9. Aww. Oh, so that was her first debut. You know, no wonder. I was saying that in reference to KeKe Palmer, the thing on TV that caught my attention first was the Barbershop movie. So that was her debut. I thought maybe, because you know how these child actresses are, they're a star from the moment they're conceived, their life is already mapped out. So I thought I first was introduced personally to KeKe Palmer through the Barbershop movie. I was already assuming that she already did other stuff prior to that, which is why I spoke like that, saying, well, when I was first introduced to her was in this movie, thinking that she had already had a long rap sheet of other things she's done from like birth to 9. But it says here, Palmer began acting at age 9, making her film debut in Barbershop 2, Back in Business, alongside Queen Latifah. And the scene the most important thing was the scene, the barbecue scene with Cedric the Entertainer. And she was like, this is a burnt. When I saw her hit that line, I started laughing so much because she reminded me of a Black Angelica Pickles. She's up there fussing with that old man over some barbecue, which was burnt, and she didn't want that piece. It was so funny. So yes, shouts out to KeKe Palmer. She was born August 26, 1993. She's 32 years. I believe this means she was born in Harvey, Illinois. Parents Sharon Palmer, Larry Palmer. Upcoming movies: The Angry Bird 3. Yes. Spaceballs Part 2. So that confirms that Spaceballs is coming out with a Part 2. KeKe's gonna be in it. I Love Boosters, Ice Age Boiling Point. Siblings. Oh, she's not the only child. L'Oreal Palmer, Laurencia Palmer, and Lawrence Palmer. They gave all their kids names that start with L. That's dope. KeKe girl. You can have like a little documentary called The Triple L Effect. Let's go. Lauren Kenya Palmer. She's 5'6". That's cool. Shouts out to KeKe Palmer. So in reference to that, you know, growing up, especially with Clueless, they'll say you're a loser. So KeKe, like, you know, it'd be like the triple L effects and in the subtitles, we are not losers or something like that. Redefining L, you know, because I really think that's cool. All your siblings start with the letter L. That's something you could do as like a, what do you celebrities call it? A passion project. You know, it can be short, but something, one good run where guys just do something for like a 30-minute set, something funny. Like, it's just sitting around talking about shows that inspired you guys, or shows, TV shows that kept you level and sane during, let's say, dark times in your life. You don't even have to get specific about the dark times in your life, but I think that would be something cute, since KeKe is always creating, but in the name of having a memory, in the name of having something to reach back to, in reference to seeing her siblings all together, that would be something I think will be beautiful to have to share with the world. So shouts out to KeKe Palmer and her siblings, and KeKe Palmer's work ethic. So we've got One of Them Days. I wanted to see that movie because, as I was saying, AI Overview provided a small list of the things she's done. Hello, thank you for coming in. And I believe One of Them Days is one of the movies. So let me see. I want to read the description because I think it was the overview. It says best friends and roommates Drew, played by KeKe Palmer, and Alyssa by Saza, are about to have one of them days when they discover Alyssa's boyfriend has blown their rent money. The duo finds themselves going to extremes in a comical race against the clock. Yeah, I think that's going to be really funny. I want to see that. I was talking about movies because one of my cool peeps brought up earlier today a movie where he said that he had a mad crush on KeKe Palmer when she came up with this movie. Let me go to the top and see if it'll show me. What was that movie called? Because I read about the movie to see if I could remember it. Yes, Disney did have good shows back then. KeKe Palmer was in a movie when she was a kid, as an unappreciated teen. Really? They said it's a pretty good movie. The singing is also good. Yes, KeKe Palmer can sing. I'm looking for that. Oh, someone said KeKe Palmer is 3 years older than me. Here it is. I had a fat crush on KeKe when I seen her in Rags. The movie was called Rags. So when I looked it up so I can inform myself on what the movie was, I'm like, oh yes, this looks like a fun movie. So we've got Rags with KeKe Palmer and then One of Them Days with KeKe Palmer. And it's right up there with the Made in Manhattans in reference to you want to take a day off, just loaf on the couch, and you know you're probably gonna doze off on the couch while watching movies. That's some of the good times of watching movies, when you intentionally know this whole day is just to veg out on the couch. I'm probably gonna drift off, so I don't want anything too spooky going on in the background. You don't want all that negativity going on while you're sleeping, right? So having said that, well, this is rated R, so One of Them Days wouldn't be in my rotation of drifting, accidentally nodding off to, but let's just keep it simple with Rags, Made in Manhattan, and it's another movie KeKe Palmer starred in. I think it's called Make a Joyful Noise or something, with Dolly Parton and Queen Latifah. Just to fall asleep and wake up and know that there's still something good playing on the TV and not get startled out of your sleep because you accidentally dozed off on the couch at Five Nights at Freddy's were on and it's like, grrr! Or Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is a good movie. It's a really clean movie, but if you fall asleep on Jurassic Park and that dinosaur, you go like, ah! Don't nobody have time for that. So moving forward, let me go to my comments. Let's keep it clean, guys. This is not that type of time over here. I'm not on that type of time. Thank you guys for coming in. Let me see what we have here. So shout out to KeKe Palmer and Rayven Symone. Let's go, girls. Let me find some flowers in the chat so I can put them with this quote. Tulip. Oh, look at that little bug. Let me put this bee in here. And bada bing. Let me get my voice a rest and drink a little tea. Let me give my voice just a small little rest. Let's see here. Oh, that's what I'm going to check out. The time is 6:44 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you are locked into Freestyle Thursdays on Elay TV. Tomorrow, backed by popular demand, your boy Hercules the Shark will be on Hercules at the glorious time of 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who knows what he will be talking about today? Well, on that day. Hercules the Shark is an actual live, living, breathing shark who reports live from underwater on Elay TV at 5 a.m. And after that show, in an hour or two after that, he also comes on with Hercules the Shark Fusion Friday music, where he tries to read directly from the script. Music facts about random music people. Last week he talked about James Brown. Now, I watched Hercules the Shark try to stick to the script regarding James Brown, the pursuit. You remember when he got chased and stuff? I'm like, Hercules, just stick to the script, please. Stick to the script. He was like, just really going off, man. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend you go watch Hercules the Shark, your boy, back by popular demand. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time, because my cool peeps and I will be watching a premiere of the season finale of Spot the Different Show. And after that, I'm going to roll right into a bonus live stream for Saturday, because by all means, I'm going to be in the premiere, hanging out with you guys, chatting and playing the Spot the Difference season finale game for 20 minutes. So why not just roll over and go into a live? So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. A little something extra. A little something extra for the people. Y'all remember the group Something for the People? Wasn't Music Soul Child in Something for the People before he went solo? Alright, let me pull up my menu. So yeah, that movie looks good, and I want to see something else. This is not really off the beaten path, because it's in reference to Rayven Symone. She did voiceovers for a few of the Tinkerbell movies. So having said that, I want to look up the Tinkerbell movies that's been out. Let me see here. We're about to see how long this list is. Here's a small list, because the list must be really long. It only provided me a few. Tinkerbell film series. Tinkerbell, what? Let me see if it'll let me click on that. This is reading really weird. 2008. It says the name. It says when the release date, but it's not providing the title. Let me see here. I'll look right here. So, look, it's got the names of the Tinkerbell movies with the cover art, like the visuals, but it don't have the year. No, I wanted to show the year as well. Let me look around and see. Maybe I need to rephrase this. I want to know about the Tinkerbell movies. I had to rephrase the question. The Tinkerbell movie series includes 6 films. Tinkerbell in 2008. Let me find a fairy. Let me put fairy. There they are. I'm going to put fairies in the chat. Fairies. La, 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 la. I'm going to talk a little bit about Tinkerbell now. I have a little time, so I can. Yay! I'll talk a little bit about Tinkerbell now. And put some hearts. I have a little time. So the Tinkerbell movie series includes 6 films. Tinkerbell, that came out in 2008. Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasures from 2009. Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue from 2010. Excuse me, Secret of the Wings. Ooh, Secret of the Wings. That sounds fun. From Secret of the Wings came out 2012. The Pirate Fairy 2014, and Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Neverbeast 2015. Tinkerbell 2008. The first film in the series, introducing the fairy and her home in Pixie Hollow. We've got Pixie Hollow here. Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure from 2009. A magical acorn needs to be made to power a special blue moon. A disaster occurs and Tink must go on the quest to retrieve it. That came out in 2009, and the movie is called Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. We've got Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue. This one sounds fun. 2010. Tinkerbell must rescue her fairy friends after they are captured by humans. Not humans. Girl. In that movie, it seems like just on the title and the brief one-line synopsis, Tinkerbell's going to be in the fight of her life. So that came out in 2010. Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue. Tinkerbell must rescue her family and friends after they were captured by humans. Secret of the Wing is what caught my attention in the header. It came out 2012. Tinkerbell's curiosity about the Forbidden Winter Woods leads her to discover she has a sister. What? The Pirate Fairy in 2014. A rebellious fairy named Zarina steals all of the blue pixie dust and flees to Skull Rock. Here we go, where she joins a band of pirates. Tinkerbell and her friends must stop her. They have to stop her. She's gonna tear up everything. Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Neverbeast came out in 2015. Tinkerbell and her friends must work together to defeat a fierce and mysterious creature called the Neverbeast. Now, I think I saw the cover of that, And it was giving like never-ending story type beast vibes. It's a deeper dive. I have a little time. Let's see how much I can get into this. Shouts out to AI Overview for providing the deep dive in the fairy tale. Can you please, in the Tinkerbell listings, there are 6 full-length films in the official Disney Tinkerbell movie series, which was produced by Disney Toon Studios as a spin-off and prequel to the Peter Pan films. You want to talk about spin-offs and prequels? The 6 movies listed in order of their original release dates are as follows: Tinkerbell in 2008, Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure 2009, Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue 2010, Secret of the Wings 2012, The Pirate Fairy 2014, and Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Never Beast 2015. Additionally, 2 shorter TV specials were also produced as part of the franchise Pixie Hollow Games. What? In 2011? And Pixie Hollow Bake Off? Where? Where have I been? Pixie Hollow Bake Off, like a human show? I'd have to put down my tea. What? More about Pixie. How did I miss this? It probably. How did I miss this? Pixie Hollow Bake Off is a 6-minute. Okay. Wait a minute. Bring it in, LA. Bring it in. When I read Pixie Hollow Bake Off in 2013, I instantly went to, like, Is It Cake? Those Bake Off those shows that come on like Netflix and stuff, and how they just had the Harry Potter Bake Off, So I'm like, how did I miss this? But never mind. Pixie Hollow Bake Off is a 6-minute animated short film, TV special that aired in the United Kingdom, on October 20th, 2013. It is a lighthearted, competitive tale within the Disney Fairies franchise. Plot summary. The special revolves around the annual party for Queen Clarence's arrival day. The baking fairies, led by a stern fairy named Gilletta. Now that is a tough name. Because Gillette, the best the man can get. All I'm thinking about is razor blades. So, shouts out for naming the fairy Gilletta. High five. Bam. That's crazy. That's a strong name. The special revolves around the annual party for Queen Clarion's arrival day. The baking fairies, led by a stern fairy named Gilletta, have made the exact same symmetrical white and blue cake for the past 399 years. Come on. Are we really baking if you are making the same dang cake over and over for 399 years? That doesn't deem you as a baker. That deems you as like a 3D printer. That's not baking. This is funny. Tinkerbell, ever the innovator, casually dismisses baking as just tinkering with flour and suggests a different, more creative cake for the 400th anniversary. Girl, right. You finally getting off of work. Congratulations. High five, you made it. That's good. I'm glad you made it off of work, and you have all day to celebrate now, if that's what you're into. I'm glad you made it out of work. Welcome in. So it says Tinkerbell Ever the inventor casually dismisses baking as just tinkering with flour and suggests a different, more creative cake for the 400th anniversary celebration. Gilletta takes this as a challenge, like Facebook Watch people did, initiating a high-stakes head-to-head bake-off between her team for a professional baking fairies and Tink's group of friends, the non-baking fairies. Tink's team uses their various talents to create a visually stunning cake that resembles all of Pixie Hollow, complete with a pixie dust tree and the seasonal decorations. Giletta's team, meanwhile, sticks to their traditional pretense, albeit uncreative cake. She didn't even learn her lesson. In the end, while Tink's cake is beautiful to look at, it loses on taste, making the queen stick. The special concludes with Tinkerbell realizing that appearance isn't everything, and Gilletta, having been only slightly inspired, declaring she might make the frosting half a shade wider next time, much to Tink's comical dismay. That's sad. Key details. It's only 6 minutes, guys. I think they could have really expanded on this. Now that I know, number one, that Pixie Hollow Bake Off is not a human bake show, like Is It Cake or like the Harry Potter Hollows Bake Show and what have you, but this was just a 6-minute animated short. I feel better that I didn't miss anything spectacular. But still, reading the plot summary of this, the special revolves around the annual party for Queen Clarence's arrival day. The baking fairies, led by a stern fairy named Gilletta, have made the exact same symmetrical white and blue cake for the past 399 years. I wish they at least made this into a half-hour movie instead of 6 minutes. Hello, thank you for coming in. How are you doing? Good morning to you. Happy Turkey Day. What's going on? Let me put some turkeys in the chat. TURKEY. It is exactly 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday. High five to all of you people, all my cool people. So I just finished reading about the Tinkerbell. So the last thing I want to type in is, do Disney have a baking, or is there a baking show inspired by Disney? I want to know if there's a baking show out there at least inspired by Disney, since what we just read is not an actual baking show but a 6-minute animated film. Now I want to know if there's anything in the proxy of which Disney movie is y'all, I was about to say Pet Sematary. Is Zootopia a Disney movie? If so, Zootopia came out yesterday. So, yes, Disney has produced official baking shows, and various other shows have featured Disney-inspired themes. Official Disney baking shows are as follows. Disney Magic Bake Off. This was a dedicated baking competition series that aired on the Disney Channel in 2021 in partnership with Tastemade. Oh my goodness, where have I been? Let me put some cupcakes in the chat. Y'all put some cupcakes in the chat for this. Okay. The 3 teams of the Disney Magic Bake Off. This was the dedicated baking competition series that aired on the Disney Channel in 2021 in partnership with Tastemade. 3 teams of 2 young bakers ages 6 through 14 competed in each episode to create a cake inspired by various Disney and Pixar properties such as Star Wars, The Lion King, and Disney theme parks attractions. Aren't Disney theme parks attractions? Disneyland Resort pastry chef served as the judge. Be Our Chef. I did hear about this, but I missed it. This reality cooking competition series streamed on Disney Plus. That's why I missed it, because I don't have Disney Plus. It features 5 food-loving families competing in challenges at Walt Disney World, with the final challenge requiring them to create a dish inspired by their favorite Disney film. So you saw opening day. Was Zootopia good? Was Zootopia a fun movie? I like part 1, so I know part 2. They better have brought their A game with part 2. And lastly, it has for official Disney baking/cook shows, it says Foodtastic. While not strictly a baking show, this competition series on Disney Plus involved highly skilled artists creating extravagant life-size sculptures made entirely out of food, vegetables, butter, cheese, and etc. Each episode was rooted in iconic Disney intellectual property, IP, creating scenes and characters out of food. That sounds really fun. I'm glad you were able to see Zootopia on opening day. What a gift. Other inspired shows. Beyond Disney's own production, Disney themes frequently appeared on established food competition shows. Food Network's Cake Wars. This competition often featured themed episodes including an intergalactic adventure where bakers created elaborate Star Wars cakes, various holiday specials. Other general baking shows and holiday specials on channels like Food Network often have episodes or segments where contestants are challenged to create Disney-themed cakes or desserts, particularly around major holidays or movie releases. So that's a nice way to wrap that up. And the last thing I'm going to put on here is Tinkerbell and Disney bake shows. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things here that have not been identified and or acknowledged on planet Earth. I want to thank you for coming in today on Elay TV on a Thursday, which is a Freestyle Thursdays for me. You guys have a safe holiday. Catch up on Stranger Things if you want. My husband and I have started watching Stranger Things. I'm not sure if our son started watching it or not, but we brought snacks to celebrate. He bought us microwave popcorn, but it's the movie theater butter microwave popcorn and a container of Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. Yes, so we're definitely going to get back into watching Stranger Things. Shouts out to my beautiful family. I love you guys so much. We're going to get back into the Stranger Things of it all. You guys have a good day today. Be safe out there. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. See you guys. I actually will see you guys on Saturday. I'm coming in on Saturday for a bonus video. If you go through my homepage and go to videos, there is a premiere set up for noon. That's lunchtime on Saturday, where it will be the season finale of our game show, Spot the Difference. It's going to be a 20-minute premiere. I'll be in there chatting with you guys. And then after that, I'm just going to roll into a live stream. So, wow, surprise. I will be live streaming this Saturday. So I'll see you guys Saturday. Hercules the Shark comes on tomorrow at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Having a good day. It's going to be another relaxed, chill day, hanging out with my family and I. I love you guys. Be safe. Bye-bye.